my name is Austin. I'm going to be one of your unit coordinators this summer. I'm here with my friends Bree and Allie. Today I'm going to talk about some leave no trace, just in case you decide to social distance by going outside, spending some time in nature. So leave no trace is a system of guidelines that have been developed for people to go outside and spend time in nature without impacting it too much. And we do that because we want, first and foremost, the nature to be around for a long time. We want animals' homes to last for a long time, and also for more people to be able to see lots of really beautiful places, and we want to preserve them. So there's 7 steps to leave no trace. Each one of them focuses on something a little bit different. The first one is to plan ahead and prepare. So I plan ahead and prepare by making sure I have water and sunscreen and things like that, so I don't have to take those things out from nature. What are some ways that y'all prepare?
It depends on the hike. If I'm going on a 3-day hike, I have the tent with me and things of that nature. If it's a day hike, I just have water and proper shoes.
I like to bring my first aid kit anywhere I go, just in case. You never know what's going to happen.
Thank you. The second one is to travel and camp on durable surfaces. So basically that means you want to stay on the trails and you don't want to throw up a new campsite in the middle of the woods, because there's probably other campsites that'll be more comfortable for you, and it means that you're not creating a whole new place that's impacted by people when there are other ones nearby. It also means you wouldn't want to pitch your tent in a floodplain or on like a big sand dune or anything like that, because those can erode a little bit faster and it won't be as comfortable or safe. The third one is managing your fires and minimizing those fire impacts. So the most important way to do that is to make sure that you build your fire in a fire pit. What are some other ways to do that?
Putting out your fire before you leave.
Making sure that it is nothing smoldering or when you're left out. You don't want anything red in your fire. It could still be going.
Thank you. The next way that we practice leave no trace is we make sure that we minimize the impact on the wildlife. So that can mean a couple things. One thing it means is you don't want to feed any wildlife you see, so they don't depend on people for food. What else does it mean?
It means keeping their homes intact for the most part. So any like trees or plants that are around you, if you're going to break or move anything, be sure to move it back or try not to break them at all.
It can mean things like as simple as don't rock stack, because all those rocks that you just stacked up to be homes to little critters in the water.
Alright, a fifth one is to respect other visitors in the spaces that you are. So sometimes that means just not playing a bunch of music really loud, because people want to enjoy the sounds of the trail. What else does it mean?
Well, instead of going out and screaming and hooping and hollering, you could just nicely appreciate nature walking around you and kind of roll with it.
Cool. And a sixth one is making sure that you dispose of waste properly. So sometimes that's as simple as taking all your trash back out of the woods with you, but it also means that if you have to use the bathroom, you want to pee at least 200 feet away from any water sources. And if you got to do a number 2, you want to still stay that 200 feet away from water sources, but you also want to do it away from the trail, and make sure that you dig a hole at least 6 inches deep and that you cover it back up. And the very last one kind of sums everything up. It means take nothing but pictures and leave nothing but photographs. So anything you find in the woods, you want to leave it there for anybody else that might come by so they can appreciate it too. And you don't want to leave anything because it's not made by nature and it's not good for that ecosystem. So go ahead and tell us what your favorite places to spend time outside are, and let us know how y'all practice leave no trace, both at home and at camp.